Alright Paul, so we're going to go through your endurance program today. So we're going to start with a warm-up. You can just start pedaling slowly, just at a slow rate. So we're going to start off at about 40% of your maximum heart rate. So we're just going to do the warm-up just to get the body signaled that we're about to start a workout session. You're going to slowly get some blood pumping around, your heart rate's going to slightly raise. You might break out into a little sweat, and that's your body getting the signal that we're about to get into the workout session. So you can just gradually increase the speed. So we're going to do this slowly until we get up to about 70% of your max heart rate. Okay, so we're getting pretty close now, so we're getting close to hitting the 70%. So once you get to the 70%, we're just going to stop and maintain that for the next 5 minutes. Alright Paul, so we're just going to go through the exercises one by one. So each exercise we're going to do 3 sets, 10 reps in each set at about 80% intensity, and we're going to have a 30-second rest between each set. Okay, so we're going to go through the exercise, we're going to go one by one. I'm going to demonstrate, I'll get you to do a few reps, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So we'll go through a bodyweight squat, a lunge, then we'll go through a bent over row, then we'll go to a bicep curl, and a tricep extension, and a push-up, and then finally we'll go to a crunch. So we start with a bodyweight squat. So I'll demonstrate the form and I'll get you to go through a few reps. So with the bodyweight squat, we're going to go with feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Now you're going to imagine that you're sitting back on an imaginary chair. So you've got a chair behind you. You're going to have your knees track over your toes. You don't want them to go too far forward. You're going to sit back as if there's a chair behind you. You want to keep a neutral spine, your chin in and your head upright. So I'll demonstrate what it looks like. Your hands you can put wherever it's comfortable. I like to put my hands out in front, which gives me a good balance. You can put them on your hips by your side, wherever you like, but I want to put them out the front. So I'm sitting back on the imaginary chair, going down to the point that's comfortable for me, and then back up. So head up, sit back on the chair, and then back up, drive through the heels. So give that a try. Okay. Okay. Try a few more reps. Yeah, that's good, nice and deep. Back is good. Chin's in, head's up, drive through the heels. Okay, perfect. So, as I said, we'll go through each of the exercises, but when we get back to there, we'll go 10 reps, 3 sets, 80% intensity. Okay, so next one we'll do is a lunge or a split squat. So, with the lunge, you're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart again. You're going to step forward, or maybe a little bit less. You're going to step forward with one leg out to the front, so it's a decent sized lunge. Now to get started, you can go down, drop straight down through the bent knee, and you can just touch the knee on the ground just to get started. And then what you're going to do is step up, and down, and then back, straight back up again. Give it a try. Yeah, maybe go back up. Maybe just go a little bit of a longer lunge. Yeah. Okay. Again, arms wherever it's comfortable. You can put them as you have by your side. Okay, your knee tracking your toe. That's good. So you're working your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves. So you should be able to feel it through each of those muscles. Okay, no pain when you do that. That feels alright. Yep. Okay, great. All right. So again, once we get there, we'll go 3 sets, 10 reps, 80% intensity, 30 seconds rest. Okay. Next exercise we'll do is a bent over row. So I'll just go grab this bar. Okay. Alright, so bent over row. So again, shoulder width apart, common theme. Slight bend in the knees, not too much. You don't want to be completely stiff leg, but at the same time you don't want to be too bent at the knees. So very slight bend at the knees. So your shoulders, your abs tight, shoulders back, neutral spine. You're going to bend at the hips. You can let the bar pull you forward, so you just keep a neutral spine. And then you're going to bring the bar back up towards your stomach, or the top of your stomach towards your chest. Elbows close to the sides, and you're going to pull them in. You should feel the squeeze through the scapula, so your shoulder blades will come together and your lats will contract. So I'll give you a demonstration. So I'll pick up the bar. Okay. So a slight bend in the knees, bend at the hips, drop down, okay, so your arms are straight, and pull up towards the chest, shoulder, the elbows straight back, so really contract and squeeze. So you should squeeze the lats together. Okay, give that a try. Okay, that's good. Any pain when you do that? The elbows are okay? And the elbows are in nice and tight, that's perfect. Okay, you can put it down, that's great. Again, we'll do the same, we'll do the 10 reps, 3 sets, 30 seconds rest between. Next exercise we'll do is the bicep curl, so we'll use the same bar, same weight, so I'll demonstrate it for you first. So pretty simple exercise, you're probably familiar with it. What you're going to do is grab at a width that's comfortable for you. This is an easy curl bar, so you might have to go a little bit wider with your height than I would. Okay, so it's an isolation exercise designed just to hit the bicep. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your arms drop forward, so they're straight down. Your palms are in a supine position, so they're facing away from the body. And you're going to curl, squeeze the biceps, elbows stay in by the side, drop back down, up, squeeze the biceps. So you really want to fight momentum, so if it's too heavy and you have to swing, then that's too much. So you just want to drop down, squeeze. There we go. Okay, good starting position. Perfect. Elbows in tight. Squeezing, track the biceps. Okay, perfect. Alright, so again there'll be 3 sets, 10 reps, 30 seconds rest. I'll get rid of the barbell. The next exercise we'll do will be a tricep extension. So we'll use a light dumbbell for this one, just so we can get the form down. Okay, so tricep extension, you said you have to hit yourself in the head, we'll take the weight around the side to start with. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep your elbows in tight towards your head. Okay, and you're basically just going to straighten the arms. And you should be stretching the tricep straight, and then bend at the elbows, push up and down. Okay. Okay, straighten. Yep, perfect. Okay, elbows in a bit tighter. Perfect. Okay. Great. Awesome. And same reps, same sets. Okay. Next exercise is a push-up. So just body weight push-up you can do on your knees or on your toes. So your hands are going to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to either be on your knees or straight down on your toes and on your hands. So your hands about shoulder width apart, chest height, so beside your nipples. Okay, so think about a base of a triangle and your head makes a tip, so triangle between your hands and your head. Okay, we're going to lower the chest down between the hands all the way so that your chest touches the ground, and then you're just going to push yourself back up. So you want to keep that plank position, keep your back straight, keep your body in a straight plane, so you're not rounding or lifting your butt off the ground. Okay, so we'll go through it. I'll do a few and then I'll get you to do a few. So I'll do it on my toes, you can do whichever you prefer. So, excuse me. Okay. So, hands about chest height, so the middle of my chest. I'm going to go down so my chest is between my hands and my head's at the tip of that triangle, and then push straight back up. So down, straight back up. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, shake your form, that looks good. Okay, that's great, awesome. Okay, and we'll do the same sets and reps again. Okay, so the last exercise will be a crunch. So we're going to lay on the ground. We're going to lift the legs off the ground. Excuse me. Your hands you can have wherever's comfortable. You might like to have them just to the side of your head, just to guide you up. You just want to make sure you don't put your hands behind your head and you're not using your hands to lift yourself up, because that can damage your neck. So it should be only using the rectus abdominis. You're going to really crunch them together. So I'll give you a quick demo. Don't know why I put that up. Okay, so I'll lift my knees up off the ground. I'm just going to rest my hands by my side of my head, and I'm just going to crunch the abs. Okay, do you want to give it a go? Okay, that's great. Head's in a good position. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Alright, so it'll be the same again, same reps, which is 10 sets, which is 3 with a 30-second rest. Okay. Okay, so this program, obviously it's the hypertrophy program, so we're going to do the 3 sets, 10 reps, 80% intensity. If at the end of the 3 sets you don't feel like you've reached 80% intensity, you can just add more weight, progressively overload as you go, just to make sure that you are hitting that intensity and that you are adapting to the program and improving. Alright, so we'll go through the cool down now. Okay, Paul, we're just going to go through the cool down now. So if you just start cycling, what we're aiming to do here is go from your 70% maximal heart rate that you're at now after the workout, and we're going to gradually bring it down to the 40. It's really a reverse of the warm-up, so pretty straightforward. So we'll just slowly, over the next 5 minutes, we'll slowly decrease the speed, so you'll bring the heart rate down gradually. So as I said, the program that we've just detailed, you want to make sure you are progressively overloading and adding weight as you adapt. So that'll help you adhere to the program, stop you from getting bored, keep it interesting. So just slowly decrease the speed now. So I'll just ask you a few questions and get some feedback. So did you enjoy the program? Yeah? Okay, great. And do you think caters to your aims and objectives you outlined at the beginning? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Is there anything you'd like to adjust? Maybe add some time to the warm-up, or sorry, to your cardio session?
No, I think it was pretty good.
Okay, great. So just remember, as we do these sessions and you're doing them on your own, just to include that warm-up, get the heart rate up from 40 to 70, and also the cool down to do the reverse. And with your cardio program, you're going to do 20 minutes, 15 minutes getting a 70% of your max heart rate, which is moderate intensity, and 3 times a week you're doing your cardio, and 2 times a week at home, jogging and walking. And then of course the program we've outlined. So does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Great. Thanks.